Good day again, folks. It's me, Dave, at Trafford Tackle Repairs. I've got another little issue that comes up quite regularly, it seems, with some of these Shimano reels with anti-tangle line guards that are fitted. This particular one has been sent to me, and the chap's been describing the symptoms on the phone as he's tightening the drag up and the reel's getting stiffer. Doesn't know what he's done. So as you can see, hopefully, and you can hear, that's how it's come to me out of the box. And the first thing that I've noticed is that as you slacken off the preset drag, it actually gets a little bit better. And if you slacken it off completely, you wouldn't even think there was anything there. But the minute that you start tightening it up again, it starts going stiffer and squeakier. So obviously something is very much amiss with the way that this has been put back together. Plus that you can tell, sorry about the phone notification, as you can tell, the bail arm is, well, you might be able to tell, or you might not be able to tell, the bail arm is actually bent completely out of shape. That should be up here somewhere. So this reel, as well as having those issues with the spool tightening up, it's going to need a bit of a bail reshape as well, which luckily on these you can do, because that's a solid steel bail arm there. And obviously if it's bent out of shape like that on a hollow bail, like on a Daiwa base here or something like that, you should never ever attempt it. You just got to buy a new bail, unfortunately. This might just bend back into shape. It should do, they normally do. So I'm going to take the spool off, have a little look underneath, and then I'll come back and show you what I find in the next part of the video. Right, we've got the spool off, the drag knobs off, both of those are fine, and there's no issues with either. Straight away I can tell, I know not everybody can, and if you're not familiar with taking these apart, there's no reason why you'd think there was anything out of place, but that spool clicker, the white plastic cog there, and that washer are completely upside down. Now, as well as that, you've also got some spool line lay adjustment washers. Of course, my phone would have to go off every time I start doing a video. Those are off. Those are your spool height adjustment washers. They go inside of that little plastic cog. The metal piece has got 4 little holes. They just correspond with the 4 holes, 4 tabs on the gear. Looking at that, obviously now that's going up and down properly, smoothly, as it should do. Underneath the line guard is an E-clip. Now that should always be clipped onto the spool shaft there. The line guard itself only fits one way correctly, so you really shouldn't be able to get this wrong, but people do. You've got to make sure that the 2 little lugs there and there, those tabs, correspond with the holes, the channels on there. But not only that, and more importantly, when you look at your line guard, you can see it's got like a Y-shape configuration. So not only do those lugs only go in one way, those 3 arms only go in one way as well. It won't work, it won't go on if you've got it the wrong way around, because none of those arms are going into those slots. So you need to get that lined up correctly in order for it to go up and down and actually stay in place without jamming your reel up. And the trouble is with some of these Shimanos, some of the older ones and different models, if you get that wrong, it will, some of them still have this tendency, they'll fit, but you can tighten them down, tighten your spool down, and it'll stop your reel working. The reel will just jam up basically if you get it the wrong way around. So it's really important that you get those line guards the right way around, and you get the spools. Everything has to be in a particular order. You've got your E-clip clipped onto the spool shaft underneath there, then your line guard, then the metal washer, then the plastic disc, and then the spool adjustment washers inside there. So now when that spool goes on, go on, make sure your clicker's working. Drag knob on the top. Tighten that up. This is the quick drag type of drag, so that's absolutely loads of drag on that now. Reel's working absolutely fine. So now the bail just needs to be reshaped, and then this one will be good as new again, back on the banks and catching some fish hopefully. So send me a email, text message, give me a call if you've got any questions for anything like this, and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks very much. Bye bye.